Hello Aries, welcome to your reading. Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in. It's Friday the 17th of April. Why do I have to keep thinking about that? 2026. I'm going to do a general collective love tarot reading. Pull some cards, see what comes out, and yeah, just see where we go with it. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. It's a collective reading, so it will not resonate for all of you. That's a good start. Way too many, not taking them. So, what messages do we have for Aries in love? Spirit, what messages do we have for Aries in love? Two from the top, two from the bottom. 10 of Wands in the upright, 7 of Pentacles in the upright, 9 of Wands in the upright, Ace of Swords in the reverse. So you could be dealing with something a little bit heavy at the moment, Aries. A weight on your shoulders or burdened by something. Someone, a connection, a relationship, a marriage, whatever you're going through. Feeling battle worn, defeated, deflated, worn out, tired from carrying it all. Confused, lacking some sort of clarity or truth. I'm getting the energy of going through something but not quite knowing why you're going through it. 7 of Pentacles, you've invested in something, put into something, worked towards something, and you're waiting for some abundance, some sort of harvest, something to materialize, something to actually happen for all your efforts, for all your hard work, for all this burden, weight that you've been carrying. Interesting. All 4 cards sat there, but 2 are showing me the energy of, well, something that's been quite hard going, and the other 2 are showing me that you're sort of waiting, confused, and wondering what it's all for. It's almost like you're in 2 minds, Aries. There's a balance of working towards something, but sort of wondering, well, when is this going to end? When am I going to see the fruits of my labour? When am I going to see some sort of positive outcome? When am I going to actually see some progression for all that I've put in here? When am I going to have a truth? When am I going to have clarity? So let's see what these could be about for you, Aries. I'm going to go first to the Ace of Swords in reverse. Why is the Ace of Swords here in reverse for Aries in love? Draw from the bottom. 9 of Wands in reverse. Did I say the 8 of Wands? Sorry, 9 of Wands. So you've got the 9 of Wands there twice. One in the upright, one in the reverse. You're giving up on something here. And I've got a feeling that you've been carrying it for a while. Dealing with it for a while. Being stressed by it or overwhelmed by it. Or it's just been heavy going. You've been persistent or persisting with something. Investing in it. Applying to it. Making effort. And just seeing that you're not seeing much for your efforts. And you're kind of thinking, well, what's the point? Why am I doing all this? What am I doing all this for? I'm no clearer. I'm no further forward. I've not, it's not progressed. Maybe you feel like you're putting in too much effort in a connection and you're not getting sort of the same effort back from the person you are connected to. So let's look at that Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here for Aries in love? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's that. You're resisting walking away, or you're thinking about it, but you're not quite walking yet. You're still waiting. I don't know how long you've been waiting for, but you're as much as you're stressed by it, overwhelmed by it, deflated, sort of in the mindset of, oh, I've had enough, giving up, you're still not walking away. Is this something that's been going on for a long, long time? Are we talking months, years, decades? I'm getting that energy, the words, what's it all been for? I can't walk away now, otherwise what's it all been for? So tell me about the Ten of Wands. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Aries in love? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. What I just said. You kind of been giving to something, someone, putting in effort, generously giving your efforts, your time, perhaps your love, your whatever it is. Overgiving perhaps, and not getting back the same amount of investment or effort or affection or whatever it is that you're lacking here. There's that energy again, for all that I've given, for all that time that I've given, for everything that I've put into this. What am I actually getting back? So let's have a look at the Nine of Wands in the upright. Why is it here for Aries in love? Ace of Wands in reverse. So there was meant to be some sort of beginning here, or some sort of beginning, or something was meant to happen. Something that perhaps you were passionate about, that you desired, that you really wanted to happen. But it isn't. There's a potential, but it's not actually happened. It's not begun. Or it's been delayed, but again, I'm getting the energy that it's not a new thing. This is something that's been going on for a while. So let's have a look at the Ace of Wands. It's here in reverse energy. Why is the Ace of Wands here in reverse for Aries in love? The Moon. So again, the unknown, or I'm getting you're not saying what you feel. You're confused, lacking clarity here, and perhaps wanting to know what the hold up is, what's taking so long. You're not in the know about what's going on. You're kind of wanting to know about this. Is this happening? Is it not? You're very confused. You're perhaps fearful or becoming anxious, or I think more so you're possibly getting fed up and wanting. I'm getting that you're at the brink of walking away here, but you're not yet. So the Eight of Cups in reverse. Why is the Eight of Cups here in reverse energy for Aries in love? The King of Cups. So you're trying to stay grounded, trying to stay emotionally balanced, trying not to let your emotions get carried away, or you're very much, perhaps the connection that this issue is with, whatever it is, the person, the connection, the relationship, perhaps you're very balanced in your emotions. You know why you're hanging around, as hard as it is, and as hard going as it is, or as deflated as you're feeling. You have true emotions for this. You have true love for this person, this whatever this is. And it's kind of, that's what stops you from walking away, or that's why you continue to persevere with it. This is what you want, perhaps. Well, evidently, if you're still kind of persisting with it after it being such a battle, or such a kind of weight on your shoulders by the looks of it. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords in reverse. But you are worn out. You are exhausted by it, overwhelmed. You're on an edge, Aries. 9 of Wands in reverse. Why is it here for Aries in love? The World in reverse. Yeah. You're looking for closure. You feel that this is unfinished. There's still more to go. There's still things to know. There's a decision to be made, or there's clarity to be gotten. There's communication to be had. There's truths to be told. Or something, well, I mean, evidently something here is not successful. I'm getting the words why. Yes, but why? It's like you're not taking no for an answer here. Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here for Aries in love? Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm getting that you might be connected to someone that is a little bit up and down in their emotions, blowing a bit hot and cold. I'm also getting that perhaps you are trying to stay balanced in your emotions, but you're kind of struggling. You're starting, or you have been for a while, starting to struggle or struggling with how you really feel about this now after all this time, and getting to that point of just feeling completely worn out and defeated by it all. You're kind of questioning, well, why am I still holding on to this? Why is the World here in reverse energy for Aries in love? Four of Pentacles. No, 5 of Pentacles. 1, 2. Sorry, I've got new, I've got a different deck, and just the pictures are a bit different, and it takes my eyes a minute visually to kind of work them out. Yeah, feeling rejected, left out in the cold. You're feeling at a loss here. Why isn't this working? Why is it taking so long? I'm also getting the words, why can't I have this? Why can't I have this? Or why is this person, why don't they want me? Why are they not why is this not happening? What is it? I'm also getting the energy of, you don't want to believe it. You don't want to believe it. You're refusing to believe that this is not happening. King of Cups. Why is he here for Aries in love? Wheel of Fortune. So something has changed. Something's about to change. A decision is about to be made. Either you or them, or a turning point. Is this the turning point when you kind of stop waiting around and you let go of some of those wands and let it go? Or it's to do with timing. You have no control over the timing of this. It's unpredictable. It's just sort of floating. Well, you're either going to make a decision or you're going to let it keep floating. The wheel will keep turning regardless. You can stay in one place or you can turn with the wheel. But it will keep turning regardless. Four of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces or a Scorpio, Aries. There's feelings here that are very up and down, whether it's you or the person. But I am getting that this person can be or is being a little bit cut off with you emotionally. They're not telling you what's going on, how they're feeling. They're being a bit in and out, wishy-washy. There's something that they've perhaps promised you or you thought you were going to have with them and it's not happening. They're not giving it to you. They're not giving you their love, their feelings, their emotions. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here for Aries in love? Nine of Cups in reverse. There you go. A wish fulfillment that's not being granted. Are you depending on this person to be your wish fulfillment, to complete you, to make you happy? Page of Cups in reverse energy. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's not coming together. You're or separated, or you're waiting on someone to give you your wish fulfillment. You're kind of you're in separation, or you've separated, or you're not communicating, or this person's not communicating with you. Or this could have something to do with a marriage, family. Perhaps you're married to this person, you have family together. Knight of Cups in reverse. King of Swords. Decision time. Decision time. Five of Pentacles. Death. Decision time. And will this bring an end? Something needs to end. Something needs to change in order to bring closure. I don't think you're getting it from this person, and by the looks of it, you've kind of hung around, carried this for quite a long time. So no closure. If someone's not giving you closure, if someone's not giving you a decision and it's taking quite a while for them to make a decision, that is a decision. As harsh as that sounds, no decision is a decision. It's a decision that they don't want to make. For whatever reason. So then the ball bounces over to you in the court, Aries, and it's time for you to make the decision. How long will you hold on for? How long will you carry those wands? That's really a decision that only you can make. I'm going to leave that one there, Aries, because I think the energy has spoken. Good luck, best wishes, lots of love. Until next time.